this is like my favorite, just being together. I had the best time with you the last time you were here. I'm so glad you're back. Oh, me too. Oh my gosh. And Andy, it's so wonderful. Do you remember when we met each other up in like Mulholland?
Nice.
We met each other up at a restaurant just to get to know each other, talk about maybe working together one day.
And what about, we did work together.
Yes, but that was at least our first meeting that I remember.
What's up, baby?
Okay, you guys have known each other a long time.
Yes, we have.
How did you guys meet back in the day?
Well, Andy and I have known each other a long time, and it's our first time working together. We met through Robert Duvall.
Oh, just Bobby Duvall.
There was yeah, and Duvall loved to do tango and all these different dances.
Yeah,
right.
God, I remember his tango.
So and Duvall would say, "You got to go with me to this party," and we would go to the party. And so Andy and I actually met through that.
We always had to throw a party for Bobby D.
Yeah.
When he got into town, he'd call and go like, "Where's the party? We have to throw a party."
I have to say, so Demi and I have known each other a long time. In 89 or 90, right in there somewhere.
91.
91.
Was it Indecent Proposal?
It was Indecent Proposal.
And I know that film so well, frame by frame, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. I believe, and I would bet all the money that that's watching Robert Redford play craps.
Yes.
It is. Here's what happened.
Thank you, Billy Bob. Get me straight. Wrangle me in.
Dude, you're a host, okay?
So they say.
And so I had 2 scenes in this movie. So years and years later, the way Demi and I first became friends was because I did 3 movies with her ex, Bruce.
Yes.
And Bruce and I were very close. And so Demi would bring the girls to the set all the time. So from Armageddon to Bandits to Astronaut Farmer, Demi would come with the kids. So I watched those girls grow up. But I said to Demi, I said, we worked together once. And she goes, "Oh yeah, but when you meet somebody, when you meet somebody on the sidewalk and you kind of maybe recognize them a little bit, but you're not sure." And when I said, "We worked together one time," oh yeah, and on Indecent Proposal, of course. It's like no memory at all of
He
what
busted. I was busted on that one.
Yes.
You're right.
No way. But then we got to be friends over the years. So we've all known each other a long time, and we've also all known Sam.
Yeah.
Andy, you... All right, well, now I'm really going to be the worst host. I remember meeting you on Mulholland, like at a restaurant. We were getting to know each other.
Yeah.
There were other people there. It was a very friendly sort of industry kind of, let's get to know each other. And then you were like, we work together too. Yeah. And I'm like, what?
At least I'm not the only one.
No, you're not the only one. What did we do?
We did Beverly Hills, Chihuahua together.
Okay.
I saved your life.
Do you remember when we met?
What?
Do you remember when we met?
What?
Do you remember when we met?
Where were we?
When Fox was brand new, I was on a show called The Outsiders, based on the Francis Coppola movie and the book by S.E. Hinton.
Yes.
And you had a friend who was on the show with me.
Uh-huh.
And you used to come and visit him on the set. You were just a kid.
Was it a boyfriend?
It was. But that's how long we've known each other.
Oh, well,
We
it's
used to
so
talk to each other
nice
all
to
the
see you
time.
again.
Yeah, you too.
It is just wonderful to have known you this long.
Okay, but who was the person?
Who was the boy?
Well, I mean, it's a little bit sensitive.
Okay.
I mean,
You don't care?
No, we'll whisper it to me. Oh, yes. Oh, no, it was Rodney Harvey, who was, by the way, not a boyfriend, just a very good friend.
Oh, okay.
And I loved him, and he has since passed.
He has passed.
He has passed.
He was
No,
a sweetheart.
Rodney Harvey is a beautiful human being. He would be in Gus Van Sant films, and he was a real artist, and he left us too soon. And he was actually my friend's boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
but...
so we were at that party one night after we'd wrapped.
Well, I can't account. I used to be Big drinker.
I know, right?
Lord knows.
It seemed to have an effect on you.
I think Rodney
There's some
lied to me.
residual effect
No,
on
Oh, did Rodney? Okay, well, if he did, no, we never
well,
did.
well, I know, but
Host before bros.
just so you know, just so you know, he wanted to.
Oh,
No.
wow. Boys are weird. They don't really act like they like you if they like you.
Right,
And
I
then
know.
we're supposed to think that that's a good thing and then take that sign, oh, you're acting like you don't like me, but I guess I'm thinking you really do like me. Boys.
I know. We're incorrigible.
Too much work. Okay.
Wait, Andy, really quickly, not on subject, but something very burning to me, which is you worked at the Comedy Store in the 70s.
In the late 70s, yeah, doing improvisational theater there, yeah, improvisational comedy.
My mom worked at the Comedy Store at that time. If you ever saw a little tiny woman, are you my father?
No.
But that's so cool. What a great institution that's still
Yeah.
there, going strong. Now, you guys, everyone's in their prime, being the most successful, the most prolific, the most realized, the most happy, the most accoladed and awarded, the most recognized. Did you ever have a fear that it wouldn't be this way? Because looking at us all right now, things couldn't be better. I'm like so relieved that that's the case, but it just didn't feel like that was the rhetoric growing up in this industry.
No, I think particularly for women.
Yes.
It was definitely, there was men got better and we just got old.
Yes.
But Andy so beautifully said to me, isn't it great we're still on the menu?
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
I have just held on to that, and I'm like, you're right, we're still on the menu.
Yeah, you
I
don't want
love
to be the
that.
flavor of the month or the special of the week. You just want to be on the menu. You know, that's all. Stay on the
It's
menu.
true, because longevity is not only an art and a privilege, it is not easy to maintain. What is it like for the male perspective?
I just look at it as the work. You know, if you have the blessing to establish it and have a career, and maybe in my case have an opportunity to play some protagonists as a young man. You know, what they call like leading man parts and stuff like that. To me, they were all character parts. So I had no. To me, any part is a good part for me. It doesn't have to be the lead. I could be, I want to be acting as long as I can walk. You know. Just
I
show
mean, I
up
think
and
it's
do your
so much
thing,
more
you know?
important that we stay curious and are willing to still be a student. Like the show we're doing, I feel like it's a full adventure. Like it's a full adventure.
And so loved and so embraced. You cannot swing a cat without someone saying, my favorite show is Landman. It's the most watched. It's totally beloved. People are so into it. They're on the feeder. But you guys also have had such illustrious lives and careers. And we play a game here on the show that's so near and dear to my heart. It's called Memory Bank. So would it be okay to show you guys some images and get some thoughts?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to hit Memory Bank. I have some great photos pulled from you guys. And some you took, actually. With true magnanimous human beings as well as absolute professional legends, Demi Moore, Billy Bob Thornton, and Andy Garcia, everybody. The stars of the hit series Landman. By the way, I like your jeans.
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
I
didn't
know.
we? Yeah, so Drew discovered this last time that I wear women's jeans. Because, and the reason is...
They fit better.
Yes, they do. I mean, if you see me in Landman, these things look like clown pants. And
you got to show off those hot gams.
yeah, my bird legs, yeah. And,
Listen, I'll wear the suits, you wear the lady jeans.
You got it, honey.
We got it made.
Yeah.
Flexible.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for one of my favorite games, the nostalgic love of Memory Bank, everybody. All right. So I'll pull up some photos. Demi, you and I have so many bonds in this world. We are forever bonded as Charlie's Angels.
Angels.
So We are also forever bonded on being women who tried to bring it when we would go to David Letterman. So I come up with this photo first, which is you doing your G.I. Jane, shaved head, one-arm push-up. I mean, could you guys ever do a one-arm push-up?
No.
No, not a day in my life.
I think I cranked out 10 on the show.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
What did
And I was a good 40 pounds bigger.
I mean, and
There.
all muscle.
Yes, there was some scale. There was some scale that I had.
How do you get guns like that? I mean, that's more muscle than I've ever seen. That's incredible.
Just put it this way, I started the show, and when I finished the film, there were pants I couldn't fit over my thighs.
Because of the leg muscles.
I got so big.
Jacked.
Heavy weightlifting.
Okay. Andy. I mean, this is a legendary movie,
Wow.
The Untouchables.
Wow.
This
Look at
was
this.
a huge deal.
Wow.
I mean, this was like going into Godfather territory. And is it true that you liked The Godfather growing up?
The Godfather, both of them changed my life. Yeah, it's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, yeah.
Oh, okay, then I'm in the neighborhood correct.
Yes, very much so.
Did you ever think that you would be making films that are reminiscent of The Godfather and then in The Godfather 3? Yeah. Like, it happened.
Yeah.
Do you think you manifested that? And what was it like
I
doing
think
those
you
films?
can manifest things in your life. I think that's what gets you through it somehow. If I were to tell you that at that time when I was starting, that I would say to myself, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do with my life. And seeing myself in that world, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I mean, I'm so glad that you discovered those films so that you could become the Andy Garcia.
You know,
that
actually,
we
it's a
know.
very quick story. Around the time of the Comedy Store, to the late 70s, there was rumors they were doing a Godfather 3, and they announced it, and there was a young part, which is eventually the part I played. And they said, well, you know, it's probably Sylvester Stallone or John Travolta, people that were very well known at the time.
Established.
And I remember saying to myself, that's my part. And it took like 10 years, but I didn't know, you know, I didn't have an agent, I had nothing to show.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, and then it took 10 years for it to resurface, and there you have it.
Manifesting. Yeah. Billy Bob, I didn't know how good of friends you were with Kathy Bates.
Oh, yeah, Kathy and I were way back. I love that woman so much.
Oh.
How did you guys find each other in this world?
You know, the first time Kathy and I really got to know each other, we'd met at things you go to, you know. It's
Right.
like, oh, hi, nice to see you.
Right.
But Oprah Winfrey did a special, and it was around Academy Award time. This was around Sling Blade. Yeah.
The great
And,
Sling Blade, for which you won an Academy Award.
Yeah. And so they had us, they would pair people together who were both nominated.
Right.
And we did a show
Actors
with Oprah,
on actors.
that kind of deal. And so we did it at Kathy's house. And Oprah just interviewing Kathy and me together, and we just became fast friends. And then we did Primary Colors together with Mike Nichols, and then years and years later, she played my mom. You know, people always say, well, Sam Elliott's only 12 years older and he's playing her dad. It's like, we're actors, that's what you do.
I
Kathy
never know
played my
anyone's
mom.
age.
Kathy played my mom in Bad Santa 2, and she's only 9 years older than me.
Okay, Andy, you and Cher. Is it true that she asked you to be in Mamma Mia with her?
When I got to London to start working, the director said, I said, thank you for thinking of me. And he said, it wasn't me, it was Cher.
Well, there you
And
go.
there was, I guess, a short list, and Cher said, you know, I'd like Andy to do it. And then
I want Andy.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's...
You know what?
If you ever can bust out your Cher impression, you want to. She's Cher.
I know. And then so I thanked her, you know, and I said, you know, thank you for, I heard you, you know, picked me out of a hat kind of thing. And
What was she like to work with?
she was amazing. She was amazing. She was Cher, you know. She was so warm, generous, warm-hearted, funny. But she was a sweetheart. We had a great time.
Okay, Demi, I found this picture, and I had never seen it before. And it just is as...
Wow. That's so funny.
I mean, what is this core memory?
You know, I think it was just Sunday breakfast. Like, this was just, you know, just for the fun of it. Why we bought them in the first place, which were hats with built-in wigs. I have no idea.
The funniest thing about it to me is that Bruce looks like he's in Leonard Skinner.
Look how big his head is.
I know.
The hat doesn't even fit.
The hat doesn't go all the way
But
down.
you can tell it's morning. This is literally Sunday breakfast.
Well, it also looks incredibly timeless with happiness and joy.
Yeah.
Andy, I didn't know that you had taken these photographs of Diane Keaton. I mean, look at how happy she is.
That was at, oh yeah.
And this is a photograph you took of her?
In Sicily, yeah, when we were doing The Godfather, yeah. We were on a hike, and I took those, and we went to, that was from Corleone, Italy. We went to Corleone. Al, myself, and Don Novello, I think it was there, and we drove, and we tried to find a place to eat, and it was a Sunday, and everything was closed. There was some women dressed in black walking the streets.
Was it like a funeral?
No, they just, no. And we got to Corleone, and there was one cafe open, and I said, pull over and let me see if they can tell us where we can find a place to eat. And this is up in the hills. I went inside the cafe, and it was all men. And they were all there. When I went inside, everybody turned and looked at me like, what are you doing here, kind of thing. The whole place went silent like a Western, you know, like in 1883 when you walked into the thing, everybody turns and everybody was quiet. And in my best Italian, which was really Spanish with an Italian accent, you know.
It all stems from Latin.
I said, "Scusi, per favore, mangiare." And they just looked at me and smoked. And just stared me down. I said, "Okay, thank you very much," and I left. They did not want me in there.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder what was going on in there.
No, I think, you know, Corleone, you know.
Right,
Corleone.
yes, of course. Well, I love these photos that you've put out into the world of someone that we've all...
Amazing lady.
She's so beloved and appreciated.
Oh, my God.
The greatest. We'll be right back. Last but not least, I have a picture of you and the great Sam Elliott, who is so good in Landman. As well as Ali Larter. I've watched her for years, and like this is a moment for her. She is really embodying this character, and you guys are so incredible together. But seeing you with Sam Elliott, what is it like to work with that legend?
You know, I've known Sam longer than anyone in this cast.
How so?
We had a producer who was a mutual friend of ours, and he used to have a Super Bowl party at his house every year. And I would always be there, and Sam and Powers Booth and a lot of people, you know, that we knew in those days. And then we did Tombstone together, just a couple of scenes, and then years later, 1883, when I go kill everybody in the saloon.
Yep.
And so we've known each other over the years, and he's been like a, you know, an inspiration and a hero of mine forever. And the guys that I studied and noticed when I became an actor were Sam and Duvall and Bruce Dern and Gene Hackman and those guys, you know, and so. Yeah.
Good people to admire.
Yeah, and so, but Sam is the sweetest man in the world, and I actually said one time, if I were a girl, I would have married Sam Elliott. And then,
Well, you're already in the pants. You're halfway there. Okay, well, to celebrate Landman, we were actually going to gamify this as we go out. Would you mind if we do a little Trivs for Trips and maybe send someone to Texas?
Okay.
To honor this show? Rossi! Rossi, where are you?
Oh, hello.
Rossi!
Hi, guys. Hi. I want you to meet Alexa. Everyone say hi, Alexa.
Hi, Alexa!
Hello, everybody.
Hi, where are you from?
I'm from I'm on our town trip, New Jersey.
Oh, hey, she came over the river. How
I
fun
did.
is that?
I did. It was great.
And I hear you have a couple kids.
Yes, they're wonderfully horrible children. And
Okay.
they're so good. They're so good.
And I hear you could really use a vacation.
Yes, I hide from them sometimes.
Okay. She hides from the kids.
You know what? I really like how real you are about your parenting. We are also afraid to make a joke, like we won't come off as the most in-love, perfect people ever. Your sense of humor is right up my alley.
Yeah.
And I love you.
Thank you.
Well, we want to give her something special. So if you get this question right, we're going to send you on a big trip to Texas.
Oh my
okay?
Austin. Austin.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Texas?
Just a layover, but never got out of the airport.
Oh, you were in the airport? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, maybe we can let her outdoors, right? Okay.
It'll be so good.
So here is your question. What is the official state motto of Texas? Is it A, freedom, B, friendship, or C, yeehaw? What do you think?
I would hope yeehaw.
I'm going to tell you,
It's
not yeehaw.
It's freedom.
Freedom or friendship are the other options.
Freedom sounds better.
Well,
that
let's
sounds way
lock
better.
in.
That sounds way better.
Okay. No.
I am staying at
Friendship
home.
state.
The answer, I didn't know this. The answer is friendship is the state motto of Texas.
I'm sure it's a pooch.
Wait, did you know that, Billy?
I didn't.
No, I didn't.
No.
Where is this state motto? Because I lived in Austin. I've never heard
where's the
this.
state-
I mean, I thought it was something like everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. I would
that's
accept
what I
that
was-
answer.
And it's also
Deep in the heart of.
there's keep Austin weird, and then there's
Yeah.
don't mess with Texas. Where the heck is friendship coming out of?
Well,
I mean,
still
I
prefer
played
yeehaw.
Davy Crockett in the Alamo. I should know this.
Yeah, you should.
You know?
I did a film at the fake Alamo called Bad Girls. We were in
That's Bad Girls.
Del Rio, the border town, for 7 months.
Well, but now I feel bad. Like, since the state motto of Texas is friendship, can we still send her on a trip? Because we're all friends here.
Yes,
Would that be okay?
100%.
Absolutely.
So, all right, guess what, Alexa? We're going to send you and a loved one to Austin, Texas for a 5-night stay at Hotel Viata.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You deserve a break. Let's hear it for Alexis.
We're changing it to yeehaw.
Yeah, there you go. Friendship.
Thank goodness. Well, you know what? I feel like we're all friends here, and let's celebrate that friendship. Everyone here is getting a free Paramount Plus subscription so that you two all of you can Landman it up anytime you want. And if you are already one of the 75+ million subscribers and are on the Landman feeder, such as I am, then maybe bring a friend. And everybody, Landman airs on Sundays on Paramount Plus. And this has just been such a privilege to reminisce, hang out. So we'll be right back.